Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. 1st and 10, here's Thompson. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Thompson will look to the air on first down. This is for his running back, Tomlinson. And in for the Lions, touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson, 28 yards. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the Coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Thompson on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From just shy of midfield, Thompson. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. They want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up for that first and goal.
To the air again, Thompson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Green Bay's offense trots out, and just as it has been since week 1 of the 2008 season, Aaron Rodgers leads the way, now in his 18th year in the National Football League. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Open man, Amari Rodgers, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Thompson's throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. On the move past the 40. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. 1st down, Thompson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. He got 29 yards that time.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
And here are the Lions now as they get set on 1st and 10. 1st down. Here's Thompson. He's got his running back, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Let's just lean on the word good here, partner. Good way to start this. Safe throw and a good quick 1st down as well.
Thompson going to throw it. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On second down, Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down throw for Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw is Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. But now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Detroit. O.J. Howard, 39 yards. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. Probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw there caught by Fehoko. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. 4th down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Thompson's throw complete there to Johnson. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute off. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because the defense got them. They were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you say, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down 21-18, just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Lawrence, his throw incomplete. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Dennard. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well and end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Lawrence. Buying time to his left. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. That's such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. LaDainian Tomlinson taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden.
LOL face with tears of joy.
Chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown. Here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yeah, absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On third down, Lawrence. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.